Okay, and now, of course, we have the boys. And so, who was first? Well, of course, first in our trailer was Mr. But he has since left us, and I'm glad he's moving on and doing his own thing. And after him, it was, who was it? Ike. Holy shit! I'm of two minds. I didn't sign up for this. Iconic. I think so too. Because it does so much. I didn't sign up for this. And now here's the thing, because I have a little bit of behind-the-scenes knowledge. About this line. Those who watch Ike know that he can be this, and he can be, I hate it here, and he can be, I didn't sign up for this. But for the most part, he's like, Ike, kawaii. He's very energetic, and he's very like, oh, wow. Has he told his other debut lines that he didn't wind up going with? Has he told those to you guys? He has shown you. Okay, so I can talk about it too. Okay, the one I remember was, let's start a new chapter. And I love the difference between that and I didn't sign up for this. And I think it's funny because all of Ike's, like, all of his artwork and, like, especially in the key visual, he's like, And so I think that when it came down to sort of deciding, I think staff were like, we think you should go with the one that makes you seem a little more annoyed. Now listen, me personally, every time like I join a Discord call or something with people who don't ordinarily, like with JP, for example, like a lot of the time whenever I have an interaction with someone from Nijisanji JP, what they will say is, Vox-san will speak of the devil, or whatever it is. And that's nice, you know, that sort of even through a language barrier that they would remember me for that line. So I feel like it's memorable, but I don't want to put myself that high. So I feel like I'll just put it in it works. You know, it works. It showed off who I am, and I just don't want to be that guy who puts it in memorable. You know, I mean, it is we're putting you in memorable, but some people want to put me in cringe. I gotta filter out the green names. No, you're members. You're biased. You're biased, and that's fine. You have good taste, but you are biased, and I have to be objective here. Okay, this is a tier list. This is important. Oh, now the green names are starting to say cringe. Right now, I will really stop listening. Iconic or memorable? No. It's not iconic. Okay. All right. I'll put it in memorable. Okay. I would never put myself on iconic. I don't have those kinds of balls. But next up, moving on from the difficulty in rating oneself. And now, keep your eyes on me. This one's great. And I think, let's be honest, it does have like a little bit of a music buff from the trailer, because he said, keep your eyes on me. And then right on me, it goes, keep your eyes on. And like that sells it even more. And let's be honest, for all people to say, keep your eyes on me, it had to be someone with such pretty eyes, and I struggle to say no to them. And so I think keep your eyes on me. I mean, it worked. Is it iconic? I feel like it can't go memorable. It's like one of these. I don't know. It works. It's iconic. Keep your eyes on me. I don't know if it's quite iconic. I feel like memorable. Should I attribute the music buff to it? It's difficult to decide because I do really like it, but it's not the kind of thing that we say all the time, you know? It's definitely, it is memorable. You know, keep your eyes on me. Yeah, you know what that is some really good like delivery for that as well. That is some really good delivery on that, I think. I'll put it in memory. Keep your eyes on me. I like it a lot. I think it's hot. I think it's powerful. It marries the music perfectly. It's just a great line. Not quite on the level of iconic, but it's pretty damn good. And this one is funny. I mean, here's the thing about this line. There's nothing funny technically about it, but it's the fact that like every time we're like in a group setting, whether it's offline, whether in a collab, every time Fuchan joins, it's like, come in, do you read me? I feel like this one has to go in cringe because like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Because you know me. I love Fuchan so much. He's such a great guy, and he's so talented, and he's so loved. But it's okay. I have to actually cringe, but fun, because it's in the Legatus voice. You read me? Because how unfortunate before Twitter becomes X to call yourself X-Soleil. The X-Soleil Academy. Beginning with those first years, it's got to be Doppio. Out of sight, but never out of your mind. It's fucking iconic. I have no argument. It's iconic. What does this mean? We have been asking this question about every single thing that Doppio has said from the very beginning, the instant he showed up, and we are still asking it today. I mean this when I say that I met Doppio in private before he debuted, before he was announced, and even then, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Even then, I was like, why does he sound like that? It sounds like he's putting on like an anime dub voice. No, that's just his voice. That's what he sounds like, and that's fucking cool. Out of sight, but never. It's a play. Out of sight, but never out of your mind. It's flirtatious. It's like, yeah, I know you're thinking about me, but it's also got his trademark silliness. He just needed to make it a pun. Out of sight, but never out of your mind. But also, it portrays a vulnerability. Out of sight. What do you mean you're out of sight? Your Doppio dropped sight. It's in your name. How can you be out of sight? Did you lose it? You drop it? Out of sight? Did you lose it somewhere? Oh, it's a tragedy. And so in that, there is drama, there is violence, but there's also silliness. And that's who he is.